Tatastad paramahasharyam Viksha vyavasitam maya Mahapurusha pujayaha Siddhikapi anushangini. My dear mother, when I saw that all the 49 sons were alive, I was certainly struck with wonder. I decided this was secondary result of your having regularly executed devotion service and worship of Lord Vishnu. So this is interesting. Both were enemies of each other. She was trying to have a child who will kill Indra, and Indra wanted to have a weapon and wait for an opportunity to kill the sons. Hana? But because devotion service was involved, everything became auspicious. Correct? Therefore, it is very important in any situation we should not leave devotion service. It is most auspicious. So wonderful. So I was studying this word wonderful. Very nice it is. Sanjaya said, it is wonderful. When I see that beautiful form of Krishna again and again after he recited the Bhagavad Gita, that wonderful form of Krishna. Okay, so Prabhupada said so many things about this wonderful. When Hiranyakashipu saw, he said, where is this wonderful form come? That is also wonderful. Half man, half lion. Okay. There is one Bhagavad Gita shloka which we call wonderful shloka. What is that wonderful shloka? Asharya. Some people look on the soul as wonderful. Some people think of him as wonderful. Some people even after hearing about him cannot understand. Correct? That is called wonderful shloka. Isn't it called? Devotees when they recite this is a wonderful shloka. Prabhupada also sometimes used to write to devotees. Cow is such a wonderful, actually somebody has brain, you should understand. Cow is such a wonderful animal. And through the milk of the cow you can make so many wonderful dishes. And you can serve Krishna, who is wonderful. There was once Prabhupada said, no, Prabhupada had come to a temple, so they gave him the sweet. So Prabhupada take that sweet. Yeah. So what do you, Prabhupada distribute this in book distribution. So what do you call this sweet? Prabhupada said, as a devotee said, Prabhupada said, this is simply wonderful. So Prabhupada only gave that name, simply wonderful. Then Prabhupada said, you all are wonderful. Your Krishna is wonderful. Your philosophy is wonderful. Like that. Then Prabhupada, devotee said, Prabhupada, you are wonderful. Okay, so this is actually the relation. Actually, Krishna consciousness is wonderful. It's very, very wonderful. Let us understand in a detail. Krishna as a source is also wonderful. It is said Adbhuta source. Because so many things are coming out of Krishna. Okay? But Krishna remains as it is. Krishna is wonderful. We don't have a source like this. Suppose you have some money in bank, you pull, it finishes. Right? But Krishna expands to millions of Vishnu Murtis. He expands to the whole, his energy expands to this whole creation. But Krishna remains as it is. Why? Krishna is wonderful source. He is not ordinary source. What kind of source is he? Wonderful source. Okay. So actually Krishna consciousness, the whole essence of shloka is extremely powerful. We will be wonderstruck. Shri Shri Radha Govinda ki. In fact, parents of the devotees also. English chalta hai na Prabhuji? Huh? Even the parents of the devotees were wonderfully struck. Anytime. Hota hai na. They can't believe. अरे मेरा बेटी को क्या हुआ? वो तो ऐसी नॉर्मल थी, मूवी देखती थी, मीट खाती थी, टीवी देखती थी, अब सब छोड़ दिया. होता है ना? क्या हो गया इसको? Actually, they don't know bhakti is. They don't know. Here, Diti and Indra, wonderful changes occurred. And she is revealing her heart. Indra, I am telling you the truth. I want to kill you. Oh, what has happened? These children are 49. I prayed for one son. I got blessing for one, and 49 are there, and they become your friends. So, and Indra also opens his heart. Both were actually jealous and envious. Therefore, bhakti is so wonderful. They can solve everything. Even in Kali Yuga, actually, the tendency is that one person will fight with another person. That's the nature of Kali Yuga. Isn't that the nature? By Harinama, this will be stopped. If there is good Harinam Sankirtan, we will stop fighting. Otherwise, everybody will fight with each other. That is the nature of Kali Yuga. Kali's business is to create fights. But Krishna consciousness is so wonderful, it will change that. Okay. Now coming to most important point, what I wanted to say today. Maya is also wonderful. There is a shloka. In fact, I have shared on WhatsApp. You all can read. The point here, said Prabhupada says, is that even you are very, very learned, Maya can entice you. Because Maya is also wonderful. Devi Esha Gudumai Duratya. Duratya means she is wonderful. Means she will not leave you so easily. So Prabhupada says in the explanation of this verse, it says, do not be little careless. Are ho gaya apna, ho gaya. Back to Godhead ho gaya. Prabhupada said, don't be careless. Little inattention, you will be destroyed. Like example of Bharat Maharaj, little inattention. What happened to him? Got trapped, and 3 lives he had to take. Life of the deer, and then one more life of Bharat Maharaj. Correct, Jada Bharata. So much inconvenience he had to take because of little inattention. And his was a case of a highly advanced devotee. So Krishna gave some exception. Krishna, he was given an exception. He was given a memory of his previous life. That is generally not given. Krishna gave an exception. Every rule is an exception. Krishna gave an exception. Highly advanced devotee. And sometimes such an advanced devotee, it is Krishna's will. Their life gets arranged in such a way so we can get a lesson. Correct? But what is the lesson? Maya is wonderful. Little inattention, suk, you really can't. You should actually very, very careful in Krishna consciousness. It's not a joke. Krishna consciousness is not, somebody was telling you very nicely, ये नहीं प्रसाद खा रहे हैं, जप कर रहे हैं, चले जाएंगे वैकुंठ. It is not a joke. ऐसे तो सभी चले जाते हैं. ठीक है, थोड़ा serious होना पड़ता है. We have to be very, very serious in Krishna consciousness. It's not a joke. So the point was, Prabhupada says there, inattention should not be there. And then Krishna will protect you. Definitely, He protects all His devotees. Kaunteya pratijani name bhakta pranashati. But we willfully and we consciously play, then Krishna will let Maya take over. Right? That's a very nice verse. I wanted to read that. We will read that purport, then develop. Prabhupada says, and not only does the illusory energy act on the conditioned soul, but sometimes acts also on the most advanced learned scholars who know the position of the middle world. They know. Maya is also, we are discussing today, wonderful. The residents of Vrindavan, every day Krishna used to do something. Krishna is so wonderful. That's all. Prabhupada says, one chapter in Krishna book. Krishna is wonderful. Even Queen Kunti, Prabhupada, place Prabhupada writes, Krishna is wonderful. They were not bothered, is he God or not, they are not interested. Sometimes they used to laugh, maybe some Devata. That is also not important. Prabhupada said, that is also not settled. Maybe, that is also maybe. So devotees, Krishna is wonderful. They're just Krishna is wonderful. He did today this. In fact, one more place Prabhupada talks about Narayana. He says, when Krishna was exhibiting his Shadaishwarya on earth, when he made 16,100 palaces, even Narayana said, what is this? Even Narayana was struck with wonder. What is this opulence exhibited? Correct? 16,100 palaces made of jewels, or decorated with jewels, shining, unlimited opulence. Today we don't have one palace like that. Correct? When he displayed that opulence, Krishna on Dwaraka, even Narayana, because he is enjoying opulence, even he was struck with wonder. Proper rights and many places this happened. So we should understand actually Krishna's pastimes are wonderful. So now this very important point for us, that how Maya acts wonderfully and even a conditioned soul can be trapped. Okay? And not only conditioned soul can be trapped, a person who knows full Shastra, even if he can be enticed by Maya and smashed. Maya is very, very, we have to be very, very careful. So Prabhupada says, let us take the words from Acharya. The illusion cause of the material energy acts specially on the conditioned soul, but it sometimes also acts on liberated souls as well. A liberated soul is a person who has sufficient knowledge of this material world and is therefore unattached to the bodily concept of life. But because of association in the modes of material nature for a very long time, even liberated souls sometimes become captive to the illusory energy due to inattentiveness in the transcendental position. Little, thoda sa, माया का क्या होता है? Excuse me. जैसे होता है ना कोई? Excuse me. And आप देखें, हाँ? Like that you get trapped. You have to be very, very careful. You cannot play. And then Prabhupada continues in this. Otherwise, little inattention can create havoc. Okay? So Prabhupada is saying here, one should not think himself as a liberated person immune to the influence of Maya. कभी ये सोचने का नहीं, मैं तो सिद्ध पुरुष हूँ, मेरे को माया छू नहीं सकती. ऐसा नहीं है हमारे लिए. आचार्य लोग बोल सकते हैं. Prabhupada said many times that. Don't worry, Maya cannot touch me, but it's not our position. We are like a doll in front of Maya. Maya can throw us like this. उड़ जाएंगे हवा में. That is the opposition. What are you saying? I have nothing will happen. Maya will come, and we'll fly in the air. ये हमारी कैपेसिटी है. तो we should be very, very careful. Everyone should very cautiously execute devotional service by rigidly following regulative principles. Thus will remain fixed at the lotus feet of the Lord. Otherwise, a little inattention will create havoc. We have already seen an example of this in the case of Maharaj Bharat. Maharaj Bharat was undoubtedly a great devotee, but because he turned his attention slightly towards a small deer, he had to suffer two more births. One is the deer, another the Brahmana Jada Bharata. Little inattention Bharat Maharaj had to pay. Now see, afterward he was liberated and went back home, back to Godhead. Now very, 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 very important paragraph. The Lord is always prepared to excuse his devotee. Krishna is very, very kind, very merciful. Actually, we already are in love of Krishna. Krishna का reciprocation है, नहीं तो एक माला जप नहीं कर पाओगे. We are getting mercy, but be careful. But if a devotee takes advantage of the Lord's leniency and purposefully commits mistake again and again and again and again, then what happens? The Lord will certainly punish him by letting him fall into the clutches of illusory energy. In other words, theoretical knowledge acquired by studying the Vedas is insufficient to protect one from the clutches of Maya. One must strongly adhere to the lotus feet of the Lord in devotion service. Then one's position is secure. Okay? Please read this again. But what is the point coming here is that not only Krishna is wonderful, Maya is also wonderful. And if we take shelter of Krishna, we will be able to come out of the influence of Maya. Otherwise, Maya will drag us. The Maya's power is immense, particularly for a conditioned soul. So attention should be absorbed. We should be engaged in sadhana, then absorbed in devotion service with full energy and enthusiasm, happily. Then we will be peaceful. Otherwise, ये खेलने का चीज नहीं है. सिर्फ बोलते हैं ना, ये खेलने का एरिया नहीं. This is a very dangerous area. Just like suppose you go to some place which is infested with terrorism and so many insurgency, some places. It's not a place to play around. It's a dangerous place. Somebody will catch you, cut your neck. Similarly, where we are in the material world, we should always be conscious. This place is infested with various unwanted habits, and we also had a long association with Maya. So many unwanted desires are lying dormant in our heart. We should be very, very alert. It is said devotee is not scared of Maya, not scared of anybody. He is scared of being trapped by Maya. He is scared of that. Therefore, उसको एक ही चीज का भय है, क्या मैं कृष्ण को ना भूल जाऊं. After so many lives, we have come to the lotus feet of Krishna. We should not forget Krishna. We should be absorbed. Enthusiastically, we should be engaged with great happiness. How can I please Krishna's lotus feet? How can I offer some service to Krishna's lotus feet and please Krishna? Enthusiastically. And then, once Krishna is pleased, he reveals himself. And when Krishna reveals himself, you will be happy. Otherwise, it's not possible. Okay? So it's very nicely explained in the shloka. We should take full advantage. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.